What's up, guys? This is your boy WRX. I'm back here again with another video. So today's video, what I'm doing is I'm going to be working on a Subaru. I'm going to be doing an AOS install. What is an AOS? Air oil separator. This is an IAG AOS, and I'm going to install it on my car. And I bought it used, but this is the problem though. I should have bought it brand new, because when you buy used and you're missing some pieces, IAG sells the whole kit, okay? And the pieces that you're missing, it'll be hard for you to figure out which pieces you're missing. You know what I mean? I tried to go through the whole pieces, figure out which one I'm missing. It was so hard for me, so I just gave up and I just bought the kit. You know what I mean? And when I bought the kit, it was $219. I bought this AOS for $120. You know what I mean? So technically, I'm around like $300 something. AOS is $420. So I should have just went the brand new route and all that stuff. But it's fine. There's lesson learned to stop buying used shit, thinking I'm saving money. I did save money, but you know what I mean, I could have bought a brand new one. But anyways, I bought new tubes because I wanted to change out the tubes and make sure the tubes are fresh, you know what I mean, everything is running right. But I am not going to do an install video because it's going to be way harder for me to explain what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to install it and give you guys an honest opinion about the AOS and how I feel about it. If it's a great setup for you to go with it, or you could just keep your stock thin. But most of the Subaru guys say to go with AOS. Catch can or air oil separator is always important on any car that you have, you know what I mean? Currently, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be working on it. I have the AOS on the floor right here. I have my toolbox, you know what I mean? A couple pliers that I had to get that I didn't have, like a 90-degree one, right? This is a 45-degree angle and a 20-degree angle, which is just slightly bent a little bit, just so we can get some the hose out of the tight spot. This is the kit that came in here. This is from Amazon, so this is not it. Basically, this is a tube cutter. I didn't have one, so I bought one. You know what I mean? And then this is what is this? Oh, this is a hose clamp plier. You know what I mean? So I had to get all those tools. I printed the manual out because IAG didn't send it out with this. This probably cost me maybe $20 to print because I printed it in color. I should have printed it in black and white. But you know what? Color is good because then it gives me visual representation. This are the tubes. I'm going to have to cut some of them. I'm going to have to make some adjustments to some of them, you know. So let's keep riding and keep going with this video. So this is all that comes in the kit. There's a plastic bag, which I threw over there. This all comes in it. This is the engine harness bracket, okay? I'm not sure what these other couplings are, but this wide fan you can buy separate. Obviously, you can get this from a local hardware, right? But this is the problem. The engine harness thing, you have to make your own. It comes with a bunch of, you know what I mean, clamps and all that good stuff. Some zip ties. And then a few. This is the AOS relocation kit right here. And then this is a block of thin. I don't know what it's for. And it comes with a straight pipe that already has this on there. So currently I'm about to work with this one. So I'll keep you guys updated. So when I'm done and everything is in there, I'll give you guys an honest opinion and explain some things to you guys right now. The AOS is going to sit somewhere around here, you know what I mean? Somewhere around this area. This harness is going to be relocated somewhere around here. All that good stuff is going to be moved. So right now, I'm just going to shut the fuck up and just keep going and just moving around, you know what I mean? Get some stuff done, good shit. My power steering, I'm still having issues with it. I have no clue what to do right now because I still have the same issue. This is still not working right, and I'm not happy about it. So eventually I'll figure it out. And I'm wearing gloves because somebody's coming to buy a car here, and I don't want to, you know what I mean, get my hands dirty and shake their hands, all that good stuff. So let's keep working on the car. Guys, a quick update. Intercooler is off. Look at how big, bro, I'm telling you, you could probably fit a V8 under this engine. You know what I mean? You get an LS, you could probably fit it underneath this engine. Because the Subaru engine is wider, you know what I mean? And the trans is longer too. So, you think about it, you see that firewall back there? You know what I mean? What if someday you guys support me more and I get the money for it and I go V8 in this bitch, all-wheel drive V8? That'd be fucking crazy, y'all. But you know what? The Subaru engine is pretty great when it's built, you know what I mean? But when it's stock, not so good. And head gasket, not so good. But apart from that, I think these engines are really built reliably, you know what I mean? But let's keep hassling at it. Let's get going. Let's take some of the tubes out. Continue working hard. All right, guys, so IAG AOS, air oil separator, has been installed now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just flip the camera and show you guys what I did. I'm just going to kind of explain one, two, three things to you guys. Because if I would have made an install video, it would have took forever to make and forever to edit it. So I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to waste my time doing that. IAG has a full video of installing it, so I don't want to talk about that and show you guys the whole install process, but I'll kind of touch bases on one of three things here. AOS has been installed. Obviously, you can see it hiding in the back. And one thing I realized is that I didn't think it was going to get hot, but it does get hot. So I don't know if I like that. It does get real fucking hot. Like yesterday, after install, I took it for a ride and I touched it and it was hot. I guess it makes sense to get hot because you have coolant, you have coolant, you have, I think, fuel's going in there, and then also oil, you know what I mean? So all those three things are going in there, they're mixing in there and they're getting cold and hot, you know what I mean? So, and it's separating and draining it to different spots of the car. So, which makes sense to do that, you know what I mean? But this is it. It's a sleek looking one. It's not a, what do you call it, a red or blue or green one. It's a sleek looking one. It's black. It's hidden in the corner. Only thing I didn't like is the engine harness kind of like just stayed like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? There's no any real way of really hiding this or putting it in a gray spot. So I was thinking about taking that plastic that's in there, pull it out so it'll be easier to maneuver around, and then I'll attach it right next to this thing. But that's the O2 sensor, and it's just laying in there. Another thing is that there's a lot of fucking tubes. There's a lot of custom cutting and, you know what I mean, making it work. So I didn't like that part about this whole install, because this whole thing I had to make an angle, you know what I mean? And why did IAG cut this to fit? Because they know exactly where it's going, you know? This too, they know exactly where it's going. They should have cut it to fit. But you know what? They didn't do that. So I had to make my own cut to fit kind of design. And everything looks good. I found out what the issue with my power steering is. So yesterday, I changed the O-ring in here, and I drained all the power steering fluid, and I, you know what I mean, put it back in the car. And I changed the tubes here because the tube was hard. This one is a soft kind of tube, so I don't know if this would help, but I found out that this is leaking. The plastic itself is leaking because look, there's oil right here. I just cleaned this like 2 hours ago, and there's oil back here again. So I think this is leaking. This is what's sucking air into the system. So definitely the reservoir needs change. I'm gonna go to a junkyard and pick one up, because if I buy brand new, it's like 80 bucks. I don't feel like spending $80 on this shit. Because if not, I have to get a aftermarket one. I don't want to get an aftermarket one because it's, you know what I mean, OEM. I like to keep stuff OEM in the car, you know what I mean, except engine wise, obviously. But yeah, so everything is back together. I'm gonna put the engine cover back on here. I don't need to get access to here anymore. Just throw the engine cover back on there and just call it a day. But everything has been installed. IAG, everything has been installed. I like it. I mean, it doesn't bring any performance thing to it, but it just makes it look cool and also help the car out, you know what I mean, to keep the engine longevity and stuff like that. But this is what the setup looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and your family.